Hey guys, this is Dr. Kate. I am one of the chiropractors over at Construct Health in Waterdown. Today I'm going to demonstrate a PAILs and rails exercise for your ankle. It is for internal and external rotation of the ankle. Now, if you have been following along with my videos, I have a few other ones for PAILs and rails too. Specifically, this one is going to be very, very, very similar to the PAILs and rails for the knee, okay? The only difference is that you're not going to get any movement in this tibia here. You're gonna maintain position of the tibia just like before when you maintained the position of the hip. So now, femur. So hip, femur, knee, tibia, all going to be in the same position. And we're only gonna get movement from the ankle. Okay, so we're gonna start with external rotation. I'm gonna put this hand around for resistance. This hand's gonna be just right around the bottom so that I can detect a little bit of movement from this tibia, okay? If you want to just eyeball it, you can use this hand as a stabilizing hand. So I'm gonna use it here. I'm gonna externally rotate my ankle. I'm gonna maintain this position for 2 minutes, okay? This is gonna be your passive stretch. You wanna maintain a passive stretch for 2 minutes because according to research, 2 minutes is sort of like the magic number when we start to see tissue change. So we want tissue to change, and we want it to reorganize, and we want it to lengthen maybe a little bit so that we can increase our flexibility and hopefully mobility. So when we hold this for 2 minutes, after we're holding it for 2 minutes, what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna start to internally rotate the foot. So right now we're working on external rotation of the foot, so we want to internally rotate the foot against resistance. This is gonna be your resistance, okay? So as you're doing that, you're gonna start ramping up your whole body tension. Your whole body tension is something also called irradiation. It's really, really important just to increase neurological drive. So increase your whole body tension to 20, 30, 50, 60, 80. If you're new at this, keep it at the 80. If you're a little bit more advanced, go all the way up to 100. You're gonna be shaking at that point. Everything's gonna be really, really tight. You're gonna hold for an extra 5 seconds. It's probably all you got, okay? 5 seconds, and then you're gonna do the opposite. So you're gonna start rotating, 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 trying to maintain this position of the knee, or this position of the tibia. You're gonna rotate that foot externally again, okay? You're gonna do that, keep rotating for 15 seconds, and then you're going to maintain irradiation during that whole process. At the end of the 15 minutes, you're gonna take this hand, you're gonna put it on the foot again to then bring that foot into a little bit more external rotation, maybe maintain that external rotation a little bit, and this is gonna be your new passive stretch. So this new passive stretch, you're gonna hold for a minute. You don't need to hold it for the full 2 minutes this time because you've already started that stretching process. Now, repeat the process. So internally rotate against resistance, ramping up whole body tension to 80 to 100, hold for 5 seconds, pull into external rotation again, 15 seconds, maintaining irradiation, hands gonna come back onto the foot so that you can then hold your new range of motion for another 30 seconds. That's the sort of pattern that I usually use. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing for internal rotation of the ankle. So exactly the opposite. This time, this hand's going to help be my resistance. This hand's just gonna monitor my tibia. So I'm gonna rotate out into internal rotation, hold for magic 2 minutes. You're gonna push into external rotation against resistance, increasing whole body tension, 15, 30, 60, 80. If you're a pro at this, go all the way up to 100, really get everything shaking, hold for an extra 5 seconds, and then pull away back into internal rotation. Internal rotation, just make sure that you don't rotate that tibia too much or at all. And 15 seconds later, you're maintaining full body irradiation. Hand's gonna go on the foot again. you're now gonna relax into a deeper stretch, okay? So this deeper stretch is then gonna be held for 1 minute. You're gonna repeat 15 seconds externally, 15 seconds internally, ramping up that irradiation, then holding it, and then hold in that new passive stretch for another 30 seconds, okay? So that is PAILs and rails of the ankle in internal and external rotation. We want to use that to increase flexibility and hopefully mobility of the ankle. If you have any questions, just comment below, and I'll try to answer them for you, okay? You guys have a wonderful day, and that's it. See you later.